Hi, my name is Mariah. I'm 23 years old and I will be getting the vertical sleeve gastrectomy or gastric sleeve surgery April 10th of 2020. Today is March 12th of 2020, so it's less than a month away. And I just decided to make this vlog series to document the journey, what brought me to this point, how the post-op or how the pre-op diet goes, what I eat, how the surgery goes, of course, and then life after that. When I was preparing for this surgery, I looked to YouTube to see other people's experiences, and I didn't see a whole lot of content there, and I decided that I'd like to post my own vlog series because I know there's a lot of people out there that are really curious and have a lot of questions. I know even just some of my friends and family that are curious to know more about the surgery and the whole process of leading up to it. So I just like to share my story and see where it goes and be able to look back for myself and see how much things have changed in a year from now and further on down the road. So this video is going to be a little introduction to me, what brought me to this point, what made me decide to get surgery, and then I'll make other videos about like the whole process of all the screening to lead up to being approved for surgery, and then pre-op diet, all that stuff. So as I said, I'm going to get the surgery on April 10th, 2020, so I start my pre-op liver reduction diet on March 27th, so really soon. Okay, so I grew up overweight. I literally cannot remember a time when I wasn't overweight. I know I was when I was really young, but I think ages 8 and onward, I steadily have gained weight since the age of 8 years old. And I mean, of course, kids can be really mean. I was bullied in school, and I did have self-confidence issues because of it. But I feel like I really did rise above and not let that get to me, not let that limit me in many ways. Of course, middle school is brutal for everybody, but I ended up being homeschooled for the second year of middle school, and I was able to take guitar lessons and horseback riding lessons and really come into myself and feel confident in myself really for the first time. And so since then, I feel like there's of course been waves of like doubting myself and everything, but I feel like my confidence has been pretty good in spite of being overweight. And so when I was in middle school, I remember I had like a real good health kick where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. And I lost about 25 pounds. I got down to about 175, and I felt great about myself, I really did. But I wasn't doing it sustainably. I was no carbs, no sugar, no anything. And I think it was Halloween came around and I just like fell off the wagon hard. And then I was just like, oh, it's too hard to do it. Like, it's whatever, you know, and kind of like didn't care about it for a while. And I've had things like that happen. Classic yo-yo dieting happen over and over and over. And you know, like the classic saying, or not classic, but popular saying of, I wish I was the kind of fat that I was in high school or that I was back then. It's totally the case for me. I see pictures from back then and I was like, why did I not realize that I looked amazing? But of course this was before, it was like almost 10 years ago before the whole dang she thick culture came around. So of course like boys weren't liking me at school, like I just felt self-conscious, and so anyways, tangent. So now, then fast forward, I went to college at 18, I went to BYU, Idaho, and I was about 160, no, not 160, 260 then. So I gained a significant amount of weight between the ages of 14 and 18. And I had a lot of fun my first semester. I went on dates, but I asked most of the guys out. I was flirty, I felt confident in myself, I really did. And I ended up meeting my now husband at the end of my first semester. We met on Tinder, so that's fun. But, you know, I was happy, I was confident. We got married, and I feel with like marriage, there was some self-confidence like problems with that, just because I don't know, like I'm a girl. I am who I am. But of course, my husband always does his best to make me feel beautiful, and I really appreciate him never pressuring me to lose weight or to change. He's always been very just like loving in spite of everything, but he has lost like 60 pounds since we got married, between 60 and 80. And he's been really into fitness and taking care of himself for the past like year and a half, 2 years. We have been married for 4 years as of August of 2020. So anyways, tangent. So I gained weight throughout our marriage because, like they say, happy people get fatter because you're in a loving relationship. You're not as concerned about how you look. And also, we had a poor college student budget. Like, we had $40 to get groceries for the both of us. So it was a lot of bread products, a lot of noodles, and not a lot of good whole foods. So I gained weight because of that, and because I developed seasonal depression and anxiety, which I believe I always had, but I was with family and I had my animals as an outlet. Then I moved to college and I was alone in an apartment all the time, no family, no pets. So I actually did get a dog, and he's amazing and I love him. He's over there sleeping on the couch being cute. But like that, it was a bad time for me throughout college because of like the budget and the mental health, and then also I was on birth control, which made me gain weight. And so after about 2 years of being on birth control, I got off of it, and about a year late after that, my timeline might be off, but in November of 2018 I got diagnosed with hypothyroidism, and at that time I was 322 pounds. So I gained a lot this was like towards the end of my college career, so gained a lot over those 3-ish years. But it made sense why I was just gaining weight, even though I wasn't changing anything about it. Like, even though I wasn't being super excessive in my eating or anything, I wasn't eating anything worse than my skinny friends were, but I was just gaining like crazy, and that's because of the hypothyroidism. Having excessive weight gain is a side effect of it. So around that time is when my mother, she was going through PreOp screening to get gastric sleeve plus the duodenal switch together. So she ended up getting that surgery April of 2019. So we're like a year apart in our surgery dates, which is really exciting. But it changed her life for the better. She had developed type 2 diabetes. She had high blood pressure. She had sleep apnea. All these things she was just very unhealthy, and honestly scared that she was going to die soon. She weighed 315 at her heaviest, I believe, maybe 309. So really close to my situation. Right now I'm at 315, thereabouts. Been staying at that since I got on thyroid medication. So yeah, that's kind of what led me to this point of like my history of weight gain and struggling with my weight issues. And between having the thyroid issue, I do have sleep apnea. Having those things helped qualify me for the surgery, and also helped me realize that I really do need the surgery. I got a degree in animal science, and I want to work with horses and train horses and be outside all the time. And at the weight I'm at, I unfortunately really can't do what I would like to do with horses. I can't train young horses. I can't ride just any horse because I'm too big. I don't have the balance, and I weigh too much. And it's the sad reality of it, honestly. And I want to have kids in the near future, and I want to be able to, like, honestly, I have a hard time even holding a baby on my lap because I'm well endowed and I have no lap. So like, it's just not conducive for what I want for my life. So I'm really excited, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I hope that sharing my experiences can help somebody else out there. And please, like, never hesitate to ask me questions, because I'm more than happy to answer them. I know I've asked a billion, but I'm just really grateful for everybody that's kind of helped me get to this point, and I'm excited to see what the future holds, and I hope to be updating my videos fairly often, so whoever's watching, if anybody, can follow along with me. And of course, so I can come back and look at this later and see how far I've come. I'm really excited to see the changes that are in store. I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. I will be getting surgery April 10th, 2020 at WakeMed Hospital. My surgeon is Dr. Scott Bovard with the bariatric specialist of North Carolina. He's amazing. He always has the best outfits. But yeah, I'm in good hands. I'm grateful for the team that's behind me, and I hope to make other videos about the screening process and pre-op diet and surgery and beyond. Thank you.